Hello and welcome, fellow feathered friends. At first, you are mad lads. There is no video passing without leaving us speechless of your support and feedback. We already reached over 600 subscribers. We can welcome 2 more birdies on Patreon, with one being a macaw. At this point, a special thanks to you out there. So, let's begin with the video. The most important part of an engine, or of a digital tool in general, is the community around this tool. Now, you might already know my opinion on the topic to use a tool because everybody else does. It is not the smartest decision. And that's why today I want to show you how to find other solutions for your specific and individual needs, and not just because many others recommend a certain tool or engine. In the last time, I often saw people asking about where to find other Godot tutorials and where they can get help with their Godot problems. In fact, there are already many solutions on the internet. They just don't get to find them. The probably best and most accurate source is the Godot documentation, which we also use for the most of our videos. You can solve the most common problems if you bring a bit of basic understanding and the will to experiment. If the documentation didn't work out for you, there is the Godot Community. You can simply look it up on Google, and here you already get an overview of all official channels. So the following things aren't rules or something like that, but consider it as our recommendations for you. For the most of you, the local user groups and events probably aren't that interesting since this is still very limited and not global. Then there is the possibility to chat with other users to exchange experiences or just anything around the Godot engine and game development in general on IRC, Discord, and Matrix. If you still got no solution, you should give it a try to look at the Q&As or the forum of Godot itself. Here you can exactly describe your situation and what you have already done to solve the problem. For the case that you don't actively work with the engine but still like Godot, then you should definitely take a look on Facebook, Reddit, and Twitter. Here you can find the latest news around Godot, and many Godotians upload their demos and their progress. You found bugs and want to report them, or you already changed some things in the source code? Then GitHub is the right channel for you and everyone who wants to directly contribute something to the toolset of the Godot engine. Last but not least, you will find the biggest, but maybe also most chaotic channel of the community here on YouTube. The Godot YouTube channel itself got more talks than detailed tutorials. But there are many volunteers who begin to make tutorials for the community. The probably biggest and most famous group is the GD Quest team. But there are many others, and you really can find a good tutorial for the most problems in Godot if you know how to search for it. So now I want to show you how you can best find even the smallest Godot channels and also find the right tutorials for you. Many Godotians are already directly or indirectly linked to each other via features or public subscriptions. Two other famous channels, for example, are Mr. Teff Creates and PigDev. Mr. Teff not only creates Godot videos, but also Unity C# and GameMaker tutorials. Since the most are focused on game programming, you can also adapt the tutorials to Godot and GDScript. And then on PigDev's channel, you can find more structure videos for Godot. And now we can dive deeper into the channels. Here we find Alex Horatio, Heartbeast, and Game Endeavor. Some of the Godotians, like Alex, mostly share their experiences with the engine and don't create detailed tutorials. Then Heartbeast is similar to Mr. Taft. So not only Godot, but you can adapt to Godot. And then there's Game Endeavor, who I would say is one of my favorite channels with very helpful quality content. So you see, if you search well enough, you will find just as good tutorials as in the Unity or Unreal community. But if you don't want to search for too long, you can also take a look on our channel. Here I have already linked to other Godotians who have helped me myself, like the channels of Emilio, Gonki, and Ivan Skazia helped me especially in my beginnings. But also take a look on the other channels I linked to, because everyone has their useful content to contribute. There's also a new Godot community growing on LBRY, a decentralized alternative to YouTube. There aren't that many tutorials yet, but hopefully that will change in the future. It's definitely worth taking a look. So, yeah, that's it with the most important Godot community channels for now. Of course, I know there are many other unofficial sources around about the topic Godot, like blogs and websites of Godotians who publish tutorials in text form. And although the Godot community may seem small and weak at first glance, we are an unbelievable number of creative people who are waiting to learn from each other. But still, the community seems very split. I would like the community to grow closer together in the future, so that it will be easier and easier for newcomers and those changing to become comfy with the Godot engine. A suggestion would be that YouTubers start to link each other, and also considering to switch to LBRY. We have already tried to contact some Godotians, hoping that the idea will be well received and that we can make a difference together. If you birdies also got suggestions as to how the Godot community can appear more externally and how we can help beginners better together, please write them in the comments. I'm very excited about your reaction and your ideas. So that's it for today's video. I hope I could help you a little and give you a new perspective on the Godot community. As always, leave your questions, suggestions, and comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss news and guides. Bye!